Today we're going to be making a cute little beanie for your little rag dolls or preemie size baby. So what I'm going to be using today is a 4.5 milliliter crochet hook. I'm also going to be using some big twist yarn from Joann's in the color Sky Blue. What we're going to do is start with a slip knot, and we are going to make a chain of 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Now what we are going to do is make a single crochet in the second from hook, and we will make a single crochet all the way down the line. Now I'm down to the last stitch. Make a single crochet into that last stitch, chain 1, and turn your work. For the rest of this pattern, what we are going to do is crochet always behind or in the back loop only, and that's what's going to give us this ridged edge. So in the back of every loop, single crochet all the way down the line, and we will repeat this for a total of 32 rows. Very simple pattern. Beginners can do it. Experts. So I will do one more rounds with you, and then I will meet you here at the end of the row. Back loop only. So you can see that it's beginning to form our ridges. So we will do this for a total of 32 rows. So I will meet you here at the end of the row to show you what we're going to do next. Okay guys, so now I did my 32 rows, and this is what it looks like. Now what we are going to do is choose which is going to be our inside, which is going to be our outside, and our hat. We are going to fold our project, and remember, you can tweak this pattern to any size head of the doll. All you have to do is measure the hat around the doll's head, and you can determine whether you want to go up or down. From there, also the length of the hat, you can tweak it and make it smaller as well. So what we're going to do is just fold our projects together, both ends together, and we are just going to crochet into both stitches or both ends. We're just going to make a single crochet down the line. So I am just going to make the first stitch, slip stitch, and now we can do a single crochet into every loop down the line. It doesn't have to be completely perfectly lined up, as long as you get it as close as possible. Oops. Okay. Now that we have closed our hat, now what we are going to proceed to do is do a single crochet around the edge or the rim of the hat. Single crochet all the way around. In every stitch space that you see, every hole that you can get into, just put a single crochet. What we are forming right now is the top of our hat. Also, we will be kind of reducing it, closing the circle by doing this. We want, and I'll give you an example in a second. So this is the part that we are doing now. We're closing the rim of the hat to form the top piece of the hat. So we're down to our beginning stitch. Okay, so now we have formed that first little closure to the top of the hat. So now what we are going to do is chain 2, 1 and 2, and we are going to do a double crochet into every chain space. that we created. Whoops. Okay, so we will do this all the way around and I'll meet you back at the, okay, so I'm at the end of the row, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slip stitch into that first chain space we did, going to chain 2, and now we are going to make a reduction. So we are going to go into a loop, pull up, go into another chain space, pull up, and pull through. So we will continue this all the way around, making a decrease. Sorry about the background noise. School is on right now. Okay, so I'm getting back basically to the beginning where we started, and we're going to pull through the final ones. Okay, so this is what our hat looks like so far. So we still have a little hole, so we will repeat that same process again. Just go into the next available chain space that you see and make a decrease. Okay, so now we're getting down to basically the end. We keep doing this until we get down to our final stitches, until the hole is closed. Okay, so now the hole is closed. We're going to fasten off. And I'm just gonna do the final decrease. Okay. Pull that through. Okay, so now we have formed our hat. This is what it looks like, the center. Now we can flip it inside out, and you can see how cute and simple the hat is for a little preemie doll, rag doll, etc, etc, etc. Also, you can, what I'm going to do is add some eyelash trim around here just to give it a little bit more cutesiness. And now we're going to work on the little cub ears. What we are going to do is form a magic circle, and in that magic circle we are going to make a chain. Okay, now into that magic circle we are going to put a total of 10 single crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to pull our circle closed. Okay, Now we have our magic circle with 10 single crochets. Now what we are going to do is chain 2, 1 and 2, and into the next chain space we are going to put a double crochet. Into that same chain space, an extra double crochet. And the next one, depending on how big you want your ears, I'm going to put 2 double crochets into every stitch around. So according to how you want your ear, how big you want your ears, this part you would increase, decrease, make it bigger, make it smaller. You can make a full circle for the ears and then pinch it, or you can just make a flat surface according to how big you want your ears to stand out. So this is a pretty good size for the little beanie hat. I don't want it to be overpowering the ear. So I'm going to only do these 2 rounds. If you wanted the ear to be bigger, then you would give it an extra 1 or 2 rounds depending on how big you want your ear to actually be. Okay, so now we are down to that first chain 2 space. You see we have that gap, right? I am just going to go into that gap and make a slip stitch. Now we can fasten off our string, leave a tail long enough to sew on the hat. Okay. Now you can also add a different color circle in the center to give it a little color on your little hat, with pink for the inside of the ears. So there you have it. All you do now is just sew on your hat. So I will come back and show you the finishing touches, what it looks like when the hat is all put together. Okay guys, so this is the hat all finished. Sewed on the pieces, and I did add a little eyelash trim to the rim just to make it more cute. So there you have it. A cute little preemie hat. This could fit a baby as well, but I'm using it for my dolls, for my preemie dolls. So I have a little guy here that is in the process of still getting fixed. He doesn't have his arms on yet, but I already put on his little chicken nuggets, and I already sculpted one foot. I need to sculpt this foot, and I need to finish sculpting his eyes. But I'm just going to show you how cute the little hat looks, so you can get an idea of what it looks like on the doll. So uber cute. So there you have it. So super cute. Absolutely cutie pie. So please hit that like button if you like videos and tutorials like this on crochet and other items. Just leave a comment below, and yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye. Yoda!